Welcome back to Destination Station, number one station in the nation. As always, my name is Destin, of course, and today, we're going to talk about the movie The Shallows. The Shallows stars Blake Lively, and she's a surfer. She's searching for this mysterious beach that not a whole lot of people know about it. Something about that her mother has some type of connection to it. I'm not going to get way into the story because there's really not a whole lot of story here. There's only about a handful of characters. It's very isolated, very simple type of premise. I mean, to write something like this up, but anyways, Blake Lively, she's looking for this certain beach, and she finds it to go surfing, and that's about it. And a shark comes, and now she is isolated and she's stuck, and it's a fight for survival type of movie. And I'm going to sit here and tell you this right now: this movie was pretty good. I enjoyed it for what it was. It wasn't the greatest shark movie. It wasn't the greatest movie in the world. The movie was shot beautifully. It was like they used GoPro a lot in this movie, so I felt like the beginning of this film was like a GoPro commercial, and especially with like the music and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people have said that, and I see what they're talking about. When she's surfing, there's like this techno music going, and they're showing the GoPro, and they're showing all these different shots, and underwater and out of the water, which is cool. It looks beautiful on the big screen, I'm gonna tell you that, and I know it's gonna look good on Blu-ray. This is the first shark movie theatrically that we've had since Deep Blue Sea, and I love Deep Blue Sea. Not that that was a great movie, but that was one of my guilty pleasure type movies. I enjoy that movie very much. Jaws, the opening of Jaws, where the girl is swimming and Jaws comes and attacks her. It's like they just said, okay, we want that story of that girl, but let's make it an hour and a half or 80 minutes or whatever. Blake Lively, great actress. There's a few other actors in this. Wasn't bad at all. She gets to this beach. She meets a couple other surfers. She ends up getting attacked by this shark. She gets bit on her leg. Well, she ends up swimming to a nearby rock. First, a well. There's like this dead well, and this is kind of spoilers. There's this dead well that it's been feeding on in its area, and I guess she disturbed it with being close to it, and then she makes her way to a rock, and now she is bleeding off her leg into the water, on the rock, onto the water, and the shark just keeps going in circles like this, just waiting to pick her off, and that's about it. She's just trying to get back to the beach. I thought there'd be a little bit more to the story. It's very tension filled. There's a lot of jump scares in this. I tell you that. If you're a fan of them, you'll like it. If you're not a fan, then you're not gonna like it. But with a shark movie, that's what you would expect. And I would say that this is a pretty decent movie. I would buy this on Blu-ray when it comes out. Maybe not at full price, but yeah, it's something to have in your collection because you can have a good time with this movie. Now, I will say this: there is there's a shift tone. There's a tone in the story from the first part of the movie and the middle. Very tension filled, very isolated, very, oh my God, you're feeling for this character. Then it gets into the climax of this movie. It gets to a whole nother level of just, okay, this is some Hollywood crazy stuff here. This. Let's just say the way she defeats the shark is just like I was like, no, that wouldn't happen. That's too much. Can we make it a little bit more realistic? There's really not a whole lot going on in this movie, but it's good. It's beautifully shot. It slows down in some areas when they do flashbacks to her family and her mom and so forth. Her dad, she talks to her dad one time, her sister a couple times. Her friend, the story was that her friend, she was on vacation with her friend, but her friend couldn't make along the trip because she was curing a hangover. So, I don't know. Now let's talk about the bird in this movie. Okay, the whole time, and this might be spoilers a little bit, but not really. If you've seen Deep Blue Sea, everyone talks about the bird scene where LL Cool J's like, "Come here, little birdie, come here," like that, and then the shark comes up, eats the bird or whatever. That whole time through this movie, it's like they played off that. You thought the bird was going to get killed. You just knew the bird was going to get killed. Sure enough, it really doesn't. It actually survives. It's kind of like the dog or the animals in disaster movies. Everyone dies except the dog. That's what they kind of do with this bird. But all right, I give this movie, out of a 1 through a 10, 1 out of 10, I give it a 7. Yeah, I give it a 7. It was enjoyable. I liked it. I liked it a lot better than Independence Day. It was a better overall film. The climax of the movie, I kind of took me out of the movie for a minute because of how she defeated the shark, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Just check it out. Check it out. If you want to see this movie, if you like shark movies, you'll enjoy this movie. You guys, what are your thoughts on this film? If you've seen it, I want to know. Let's talk about it down in the comments below. What did you like? What is your favorite shark movie? Okay, answer that, because I want this discussion up about Jaws, Deep Blue Sea, The Shallows. This is the first theatrical movie we've had with a shark since Deep Blue Sea, I believe, unless I'm wrong. All these other, like, the Sci-Fi Channel makes all these, the shark versus mega octopus, or the double-headed shark, or Sharknado 10, or whatever is going on. This is the first, I guess, non-B movie of a shark movie, and I always, since I was a little kid, I loved Jaws. I love Deep Blue Sea. I love anything in the ocean, like man versus nature type films. And this is up there. I'm gonna add this to my collection. I'm gonna buy it on Blu-ray when it comes out. Anyways, go see this movie if you've seen it. Let me know what your thoughts are about it. Anyways, my name is Destin. This is Destination Station, and I'll see you next time.